going to ask a few more questions and we'll shut this down. Darren from Newcastle, England. Hello, Dutch and James. Big fan of yours. In your opinion, or if you know for a fact who made WWE more money, who made more money in WWE? Yeah, specifically WWE, Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan? What do you think? And why? Show your
Different eras, different eras, different ticket prices. So, how long was Stone Cold? How long did the Stone Cold era last?
Okay, so Steve Austin, the very end of '95, when he became Stone Cold and started becoming... I'll tell you what, the Austin 316 t-shirts came out the middle of 1996. He started becoming a Stone Cold main eventer, as it were, by about mid-97, and he worked until 2003. Then he had a year as a commissioner sort of thing, as the sort of like a lead character on Raw, and then that's more or less it. I mean, they keep releasing t-shirts of his, but you know, for merchandise, there's no question Austin sold the most.
It's hard to say. I would say if they're still selling T-shirts, I think he's within the top four even today.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah, I think so.
I would say probably. And even though Hulk's reign was longer, that's hard to say. I want to say Austin. Then I want to say, well, hell, Hogan was hot, hot, hot. So
If you're gonna say
hard to say.
if you're gonna say in all promotions, I think with Hogan's WCW run, that would easily put him at top because he was making in WCW, he was probably making 6-7 million a year on ostensibly a part-time contract from '94 to 2000. He was making crazy money. Austin's run was, in theory, hotter, but it was shorter as well. But he was making probably 10 million a year just on merchandise, Austin, at his peak. And Hulk Hogan couldn't touch that. But Hogan was doing, let's say in the hot run, end of 83 to middle of 93. Then he came back in 2002, and then he did some brief runs, 2005, 2006, which will have definitely got seven-figure payoffs.
Then he did that tape with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Yeah, and then he didn't get one penny royalty out of that.
What? He didn't?
No,
I'd sue him.
And that was out of WWE's remit anyway.
Oh, I'd get the lawyer that Grant woman's got. I'd sue the hell out of him.
Okay, so everything I've said there, Austin or Hogan, purely WWE. Who'd
you say was making $10 million a year? Hogan?
Austin for merch, plus payoffs.
Oh. I'll go with Austin.
Okay, then fine.
I wish he'd pay me that $50 he owes me.
Why don't you get him on the... I think he'd do the show if you asked him.
I'll call him.
Yeah, do it.
My God, he owes me anyway.
Yeah.
I gave him the name. I didn't give him the Stone Cold. I gave him the Austin. You've heard that story, right?
Oh, yeah. You're a big fan of the $1 Million Man? Or were you?
No, not really.
No, the $6 Million Man, not Ted DiBiase. Is what I meant.
No, not really. I know what it's about.
Get Steve Austin on.